On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. Stadium in Houston. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go! 19, 18. 70 range.
Throwing to start the drive. Reese. Caught by Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Noel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Makes the score Texans.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Quinn. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Calling a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Quinn. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. following the penalty. It's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Come on.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Chavez. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll run on 1st down. Clean. Good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your own line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. Whitfield. He'll try to do this himself. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
70. 70. 20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull it off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Reese. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. Then it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chargers 7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, Quinn. And down to the 36-yard line here. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Quinn. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Loss on the play. And it's third down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Off the play fake. Whitfield. They'll try and do this himself. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Quinn. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now second and 9.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Second and 9.
Off play action. Whitfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
They just gave up a sack there, but if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
19, 18.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Touchdown, Chargers! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Reese. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one.
Well, he whipped his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on the game of 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Reese. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, Whitfield. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. Whitfield. Throw left side complete. That's Chavez. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Dragon 60. 60 Bison.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now they'll take this and run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
Okay, ready?
10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Quinn. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Whitfield. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down,
Here we go, here we go. Route, check. Street.
Back to throw. Whitfield. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Quinn. Now the Texans are burned the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just saying, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
18, Pioneer, go.
Second and 15. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point safely through. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. The RPO will keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now a second and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. It's into double coverage and intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it just because I believe in you guys.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll run on first down. It's Quinn. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Chargers.
Now a play fake here on first down. As the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Chargers 28, Texans
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw. Reese. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And the 12-yard knocks it right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball. And I certainly think we'll see more of that. Gotta keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Operating from the gun, Whitfield. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Operating from the gun. Whitfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Nothing, 19.
Back to throw. Whitfield. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Oh, ready? Why Tony? 19 Texans.
Throwing now is Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in Stroud, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings us 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. McKinnon here is complete. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Texans first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Robin.
They run here with Hood. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they get sneak on the score.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
70, Timberwolf. Top low 18. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Go get him. Go get him.
From the gun on third down, Whitfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On is the Chargers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on third down, Reese. And maybe he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back now in Houston. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Off play action. Reese. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and his last one, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
They're given 4 yards there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Hood on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Operating from the gun, Reese. The 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Stroud keeps it. And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Chargers.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they'll be brought down just shy of 45. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Come on. Hey. Press on, lady. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Go! Japanese Timberwolf.
They'll keep it on the ground. Quinn. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Looking to throw. Whitfield. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
What the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Ready? Go!
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And now is Quinn, he completes it. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. and 10 now. Now again, right side. Quinn. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll come up now. Second and 9.
60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
He's back to throw. Got a man, that's Quinn. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that's a good first step, and several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Here's first down.
All right. 18, let's go.
They'll run here with Rodriguez. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's first and 10. Here's Rodriguez. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Stroud to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
What a time for Lawrence defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Oh, 18, what's that?
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visited, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.